Okay, so now that Chill Penguin and Flame Mammoth are out of the way, we're going to be heading to Spark Mandrill stage next. This stage has pretty good music. Well, most of the music in this game is really good, actually. Just some I like more than others. Now, there is a power-up if we were to go down this ladder here, but we can't get it just yet, unfortunately. Not until we get a certain boss's weapon. So, we'll just continue on for now. Out of my way. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch out for these dashing enemies here. Oh, nice try, yo. That was close. Now I know the mini-boss is coming up. This guy is a pain to fight. Come on. Darn it. There we go, we got him. The flamethrower is the best, I found, is the best weapon to use against that guy. I think if you defeat Storm Eagle first and come to this stage, it actually affects the stage itself. I think it shuts down the power to the stage. And if you do that, then that means he can't use that electric attack of his, so he can only try to crush you. He's significantly easier to deal with that way. Wish they dropped a few more energy or health pickups so that I could fill up my sub-tank. Now up here is another heart tank, which I believe we should be able to get now. If we time it right like that. You're really supposed to use another boss's weapon to get that heart tank, but it is possible to get it like I just did. Get out of here. These things die really quickly to the flamethrower. Ow. Okay, another one of these areas. Okay, boss time. Now this boss is incredibly weak to shotgun ice, as you'll soon see. As you see, it just freezes him completely. So with this guy, you don't even have to try if you have shotgun ice. And goodbye the Spark Mandrill. Out of all the bosses, this guy's probably the easiest once you have his weakness. Because as you saw, it just freezes him in place every time you hit him. Kinda sad, really. You get Electric Spark. Neat. Alright, our next stage is going to be against Armored Armadillo. Another stage with really good music here. This is also one of the best stages to grind on enemies for health pickups and extra lives, by the way. Yep, that one's almost full, so let's keep going. Now, you see this bat here? Notice how it looked a little different from the other bats in the area? Well, that's because it's a reference to the classic Mega Man, the bats from the classic Mega Man series. Now, that one right there actually has a very high chance of dropping extra lives. So if you wanted to, you can keep going there and just get a bunch of extra lives if you want them. Kind of a neat little secret there. Ow. Alright, before we drop down, let's equip the Fire Wave. And get behind this thing. Gotcha. Now if we go behind the tank, or the drilling machine there, we get another sub-tank. So that's cool. So we have a second sub-tank to fill up now. Silly Metars, trying to get in my way. Oh, another extra life. That was lucky. Oh, time to go for another ride. That second sub-tank's getting pretty close to full there. Alright, we're gonna need the flamethrower again, because we need to destroy this thing. Goodbye. Now we needed to destroy that thing, so that we could get another heart tank. If you don't get there fast enough, or you don't destroy the digging machine, it actually destroys part of the platforms here, so then you won't be able to reach up unless you die or reset the stage or something. Oh, time for one final cart ride. I wanted that health pickup. Ow. Okay, boss time. So Armored Armadillo is weak to the spark shot. Bring it on. Just need to wait till... Okay, good. Gotcha! You actually almost got me there. But goodbye to Armored Armadillo. Now, if you have the electric shot or spark shot or whatever, you'll be able to get rid of his armor so that you can attack him while he's bouncing around the room. You get Rolling Shield. Not a very good attack, admittedly, since it can only roll along the ground. Alright, so that's 4 of the Mavericks dealt with already. We're making pretty good progress. Alright, next up we need to be going against Launch Octopus. Not a big fan of this guy's stage, but let's get it out of the way. Yep, it's time for a water stage. Oh, and as you might imagine, the fire weapon is useless here. You can't use fire underwater. Let's just try to get past this section quickly. Alright, time for a mini-boss. I hate fighting these things, especially the second one that you're going to see in a moment. These things try to suck you up into them. If they actually manage to catch you, just shoot your way out quickly, otherwise they're going to start draining your health. Now this one tries to use the suction to bring you into the spikes, like it almost did right there. Ugh. Just die already! Thank you. Man, fighting those things makes me nervous. Now this thing here, we can ride to the top of the water. Just led to some energy there, though. Let's wait for this one. We need to destroy this boat, so let's do just that. And this leads to a secret area. Oops. Or it would have if I didn't die just then. So we're gonna have to fight this thing again. Gotcha. Just max up my health there, and then we can keep going. Take out the ship again. And down to the secret area. Now down here we'll be able to take on a mini-boss. Yep, there he is. This guy's pretty easy, just need to stay on top of him. Now, just keep an eye on the pillars in the background in this room when you're, like, riding on top of them and stuff. The pillars are your indication of where the platforms are. Everywhere else, there's spikes. So just use that as a location thing down there. A landmark, that's what I meant to say. Alright, so we got another heart tank for beating him. Now to continue on with the stage. And now we get to fight another one. Exactly the same fight as before. Watch out for his tail as well, because that will hurt you too if you touch it. Gotcha. Well, he didn't really drop anything useful. Now we've got really low health, so let's just take on Launch Octopus with our X-Buster, in case we die. Oh, I don't think so, Launch Octopus. You're the one going down. Maybe? Okay, never mind. We went down. Alright, so he's weak to the rolling shield. If we had the ability to cut off his tentacles at this point, we would be able to essentially immobilize him, but unfortunately we don't have that just yet. And we got him. Goodbye, Launch Octopus. You get Homing Torpedo. Cool.